Hello and welcome to Unqualified Experts. That's Chubsy Wubsy. I'm Dix Enormous. Thank you for tuning in.
Wait, why do you get a cool name like Dixon? Yours is very complimentary, and mine wasn't very nice at all.
Because you a fat... Can't curse. Try not to curse. I'm trying to be better.
We're trying to be better about cursing because it's scrooging with our algorithms, I believe.
YouTube is like your aunt. They don't like to hear that language.
I don't need to hear that.
Oh, God. What's the show? I already forgot. Oh, The Comeback. That's Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the show where we
Hey.
try to answer the internet's most... You know the show. Damn it. First question from said internet. I'm a bi guy, and I have a...
Hello, I'm a hello girl.
I don't like you. You're not funny. I'm a bi guy, and I have this FWB. That's friends with benefits.
Oh, for all the old people who don't know.
Mainly you. Who's pretty good, and we have sex once a week, but there's a problem. He is very loud. He's a loud moaner.
Okay.
It's so bad that my neighbors had pointed out to me by saying, whatever you do at night, you guys make a lot of sound. They also said they might be asking the cops for help if we continue to disturb them.
Oh, jeez.
We don't know, and they're the places for us. He has his flatmates, and we don't know what should be done to fix this problem. We want to continue to have sex the same way. Any ideas?
Shut your fucking mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Look.
You just curse.
Damn it.
That was like, they say like the first minute is like the most important, like the first couple of minutes. And you just took that and were like, nah, YouTube.
I'll bleep it.
We're not
bleep
bleeping
this.
anything.
We gotta bleep it.
I'm not bleeping crap. I'm not Bobby Kelly bleeping everything left and right. This is a weird one. I mean, so it's two guys. I mean, right? That's what we're getting at this.
Two dudes.
I'm a bi guy.
Yeah.
And you guys are just going at it, which is fine. That's your business. But you guys are making so much noise, moaning, that your neighbor is like, yo, what are you guys doing? You're so loud, I'm going to have to get the cops involved.
Tell your friends with benefits he needs to keep it down. He's going to get you evicted.
Yes, but as they pointed out, it's not the same then. I'm trying to keep it the way it is. Sex is great. I'm sticking to his butt. He's putting it in my butt, and things are fucking... Damn it.
You suck.
Things are dandy.
Things are dandy. Things are fine and dandy. So much butt stuff is happening.
They don't... Yeah, he doesn't want to change anything. That's the whole point of this. It's like...
Well, he's got roommates. I don't know what else he wants to do. They can start doing it in the car, I guess, but then you
That's no fun.
Yeah, then you risk getting found.
Yeah, you get arrested, and then you're a sex offender, even though you really didn't do anything.
And you're just trying to do butt stuff with your boyfriend.
Oh, God. I can't imagine the moaning being that loud.
Oh my God.
Ugh. It's like watching Mr. Hands just over and over again.
No.
For you kids who don't know, Mr. Hands is the dude who died by a big horse thing in his bum. See, I'm trying not to curse. And he died that way. And the sound he made, it's hearing death. It's something you don't ever want to hear. It was like a blood curdling, like you heard his inside just getting destroyed by that horse D.
Why would you put a horse D in your butt as a human man? There's only so many.
He had needs. How dare you judge him? He had needs.
The horse.
He identified as a horse.
Well,
So he needed to find another horse, which he did.
That killed him.
And that farmer, the guy who owned whatever ranch, probably like, damn it, I was making all that income.
Yeah, right? With the shows and stuff?
What shows? Wait,
Wait,
what?
it wasn't a show?
Show? No, the dude. What?
He was just doing this for fun? I thought he was filming this and putting a show on.
What? What are you talking about?
Why would you do it just for funsies?
Fun. First off, what do you mean for funsies? He wanted to feel good, so he wanted to get penetrated by said horse, and that's what he would do. He'd pay the guy to basically look the other way, even though the guy was setting him up with his horses. What do you think, he was the only guy getting set up? Everyone knew to go to this ranch. This is where you want the horse D? You go here.
But why was it being filmed?
I don't know.
See, I thought it was like a thing that he did.
Maybe it was to show that if anything happened, well, I guess that wouldn't look good either way for the farmer.
Good. This doesn't look good.
See, I didn't kill him. It was the horse. What do you mean I'm going to jail? Is this wrong? I gotta plead ignorance on this one. Should I not have done that?
Should I not have done? Did I do something wrong?
Wait, I can't pimp out my horse to humans? Is that allowed? Yeah, no, I got the idea that it was the guy just wanted the horse. So he went to the farm. He's like, hey, man, I heard you're cool. Here's $50.
Cool.
I'm going to have sex with your horse now. Really, the horse is having sex with me. Oh, no, the horse got a little too handsy.
I don't like it.
And he gave it all at one time. And then, the dude's insides turned to mush.
What do you think was going to happen? The horse was just going to put just the tip? You think horses know that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not well versed in the zoophile horse sex trade. I can't remember. I saw the video so long ago. I don't remember if the guy was like holding the horse. Like maybe the farmer's thing was like he had to hold the horse D, right, and made sure it didn't go all the way in.
That's still a big, powerful animal. You think just your arms are gonna stop a fucking giant stallion from spreading that seed?
As we saw, no, the farmer could not hold it back. Maybe it was one of the things where, yeah, I've held it back, and this has worked all the previous times, but this time the horse just got too into it.
Got too excited.
Yeah, and then, just death. I don't know how we got here talking about the moaner.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know what this guy... I honestly don't have any answers for this guy.
Yeah,
I really don't.
If you don't want to change up your routine, if you're like, well, the moaning's part of it, that's our thing, you're kind of screwed. Either you go to a hotel, but it sounds like you don't have the money for that.
You could do an hourly motel. Go to one of those places. You'll look like a prostitute, but it probably will be cheap.
Yeah, but it's got bed bugs. It's all gross.
There will be jizz everywhere.
Oh, no one wants that.
There will be human bodily fluids all over.
It's disgusting. No. Maybe a ball gag. I mean... you kind of go, you hear some moaning and maybe you still be into it.
Work it in there a little bit.
Do you really want the cops involved? But then again, what can the cops do? Is there like a really like, hey, man.
You might be able to get evicted if they document it. Like they're like, oh, hey, we called the cops over and over.
But wait a minute. But this is a neighbor. This isn't a person living in the same.
Yeah, but if it becomes a problem, so much so that the landlords doesn't want to have to deal with them constantly being documented that they've gone to the cops.
Sure. I guess that would be the...
Maybe. I don't know.
Trying to think if I've ever... I mean, most places you live, they're pretty well insulated.
Yeah, we've never had any problems, have we?
No. Well, no. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
No one's complained.
No one complained. Yeah.
No one's complained.
I feel like someone's complained about something, right? I feel like there was a time someone complained, some neighbor oh no, he was here.
Oh yeah.
But that's
the workout
That's
streams.
because you were working out and you're stomping around like a crazy person.
That's the workout stream.
But that was only the previous neighbor and they moved out. I blame you for that.
That they moved out?
Yeah, they were like,
not the insane rent increase?
Well, I mean, that might have something to do with it.
I think it was less me and more. They were like, here, we're going to raise your rent by $500 in a year. And everybody was like, excuse me?
I don't know. Have any of you guys dealt with neighbors that are so loud? I mean, I do see some of this stuff on Reddit where people say that, yeah, I can hear my neighbors or my neighbors banging on the wall and stuff. I've only dealt with that in college. Where, if you're with a girl who's very loud, the dorm next to you, the other girls are like, hey, like, I'm trying to sleep, and they'll bang on it, but like they can't really say anything.
It's a dorm room.
Yeah, you want to break code. You want to be the person who narcs on your, the other dorm people because you're getting screwed. BDN's in there laying pipe, and it's like, I'm not going to complain about that. Just saying.
I'm leaving.
Moving on.
Moving on.
My boyfriend, I'm 18. He's also 18.
Okay, youngins.
Doesn't come from a family that cares much about him.
I thought he was going to say something about doesn't come from sex. I have to put a finger in his butt.
Yeah. So they do not notice things until they've been brought to their attention.
Wait, doesn't come from family what?
That doesn't care much about him.
Okay.
So the girl is saying this about her boyfriend.
Got it.
The city I live in hits 45 Celsius in the summer. And if for all the plebes out there, that's 113 Fahrenheit.
That's hot as fudge.
Caught yourself. I like that. And it's a nightmare time for me as my boyfriend, who I've been with for a year and a half. He smells so bad.
Oh, no.
I noticed that smell very early during us dating, but I guess I got used to it or didn't care a lot. My mom also noticed it as he passed by her to get a bottle of water. My mom and me and my sis live in an apartment with 20 perfume bottles, as all three of us are self-conscious about how we smell, especially in the summer. So my mom can be pretty much tell when there's an overabundance of a bad smell in our room. I usually spray some perfume after he's been over, but she definitely can tell still. Also, I did talk to him about it once, not rudely, but she definitely can tell. So, but she's really hung up on the mom. Like the mom saying the mom, she can tell. The mom can
really
tell.
Upset because she said she got used to it and didn't care. It seems like her mom's more bothered by this than she is.
I just mentioned that my mom doesn't like the smell of sweat. About the mom again, and he wore cologne for a few weeks after that. After she said something, I love that. He's like, shower, nah, cologne, yes. Yes.
Well, I smell a lot of that around.
Ugh.
Dudes who are just fucking bathing in it.
He's a really sweet guy. But it comes to a point where I literally can't cuddle him because the smell overwhelms me. And I have to take a shower after he leaves. We've showered together, but it still doesn't help. He smells terrible. And I don't know how to tell him this, as it's getting too awkward when my mom and him are in the same room. I should mention my mom has never said that he smells bad to his face. She just tells me in private, what should I do?
Yeah, I gotta talk to him.
That sounds like a more than him not showering. Like if so you guys shower together and he's like, damn, he still stinks.
He might need to go to a doctor. There could be something wrong there.
Yeah.
He might.
You shouldn't smell that bad after a shower.
Yeah, if you still smell after a shower, there's some other things at play, and he should probably go get some stuff checked out. Maybe come. You know what? Try to come at it from a place of concern, being like, look, I love you. This doesn't change how I feel about you, but it's making me worry about your health because this isn't normal.
You stink.
You smell really bad. So yeah, maybe try that. I don't know, because you're gonna have to say something, because his life's gonna be hard.
Well, she said something, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll perfume myself.
Yeah, but it seems like the shower doesn't do anything, and then you just smell like a mixture of bad stuff and perfume. I would really try to push the doctor.
I think we've talked to them about this before, how I think it's more of a cultural thing, because I said when I went to school in Brooklyn, I told you this last time, that, I think these Russian girls are somewhere near Russia. They found out I showered every day, and they looked at me like I was insane. They were like,
oh, right.
They were like,
yes.
and this was elementary school, as I said. And they were like, we shower maybe once a week. And even that was like crazy.
That's not enough.
So I think it's a cultural thing. I think maybe India and some other areas around there, they're not really big into showers. They're into perfumes, which I think maybe this is, where they're coming from. They didn't say, but I'm just taking a guess.
Oh, maybe. So maybe it is a cultural thing. Maybe he just doesn't shower often enough. But she's still saying that after he showers, he still smells. That's where I'm
maybe, I don't know. Like, say we walk in New York City, right? And you walk, even in LA, we walk by a homeless person, and it's like, they punch you in the face with their stench. It's literally, they knock you out where you're like, whoa, you're about to fall over. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because they've been pissing and crapping themselves for months and they haven't showered.
But my point being, if you took them with such bad of a smell and had them take a shower, just one shower, would it go away? Or would there still be residual where it's like, we're going to have to keep doing this.
We're going to have to bathe you in talcum powder.
Yeah, we're going to have to take bleach and pour this on your head, and then maybe we might get somewhere.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe he just needs more showers. Maybe she needs to soak him. soak him in a bath and then make him take a shower. Put all good smelling oils and bubbles and stuff in there, and then
it's gnarly because for most people, and for me included, if you smell bad, I can't mess with you. And this happened to me once in my life. I'm trying to think if there was any girls that I was like, man, if you didn't smell bad, I would have gave that a shot. And there was one I could think of.
No.
There was. It was at summer camp. And I feel horrible because of this.
How old were you?
Let's say I'm 15.
Oh, little Nick.
Yeah. And this is Nick before, as you see me now. Back then, I was very because I was beaten down by my family, my parents, that I was a piece of shit. Damn it, I cursed again. I was a piece of garbage.
Piece of garbage.
And, I was worthless. Everything's my fault. I'm not good at anything. I'm a loser, so on and so on. So it was so bad that, my shoulders were, pushed inwards, and I would always look down, which is not healthy. And I didn't even notice it till a certain point later in life when I really started to change and stuff. But I had to get away from them first. Besides that, not the point. So in that time, I wasn't really with the girls. You know, I had one girlfriend before that the year prior, but it was only for like 2 months because it was like a summer fling, but we didn't live near each other, so that was the end of that. And my father was like, I'm not driving you to see her because, you know, screw you.
Didn't you say it was only like 30 minutes or something?
It wasn't too far. But he complained about visitation. Every time he had to pick me up, he'd be complaining, I have to drive to do this. And it's like, wow, I guess you really don't want to see me. Thanks, Dad.
And not only that, then don't come see me.
Yeah. It's court ordered, so I can't not.
Say it would have done you a favor because he was such an a-hole to you.
Yeah, but not the point. So summer camp the year later, I'm 15, and there's this one girl who is showing interest in me. And surprisingly enough, I mean, most people went to this camp like were well off, but she was like loaded, right? And she was, you know, flirting with me. We were getting close and friends, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, at the camp, I was working at 15. So we were like cleaning dishes and stuff. And, you know, Hot in Here by Nelly's playing because that's the time this happened.
So it's like all your clothes.
Yeah, so that's like the big song right now. So we're in this hot, hot, what is it called? Kitchen, you know, cleaning all the dishes for the whole camp. So there's like thousands of dishes and stuff, and we're all sweating, and Nelly's playing, everyone's dancing. And she's like trying to like get a little closer to me, and like we're doing that thing. And she could tell that I'm kind of like not getting into it completely. Like I'm kind of pushing back. And it was for me, it was because of the smell. She just had this bad smell. And I don't know what it was. And I felt horrible because I did like her, but it was that I couldn't get over the smell. Now, this is the part that hurts me about this so much. She goes to me, because she's black. And she goes to me, Nick, you don't like black girls?
Oh, no.
And I didn't know what to say.
So
because
much.
It's either you're a racist or, hey, you smell horrible. And I couldn't do either.
What did you say?
I don't think I said anything. I was just like, Nelly.
Oh my God!
I didn't know. I wasn't myself now. Would have been like, listen, it has nothing to do with you being black, but there's this odor thing. I didn't have the confidence that I have now to like actually broach that subject.
I thought I heard all of your stories. I've never heard this one.
And I was just so like, we're cleaning, we're dancing.
Poor girl.
I didn't hear you. What did you say? What was that? I totally missed that one.
That's terrible.
Yes, it makes me, I just get the shivers and the douche chills of like, oh.
Should find her and send her and he'd be like, look, I just need to explain. No, that was.
No, it's still, because it's still a weird thing.
It's
like,
too late.
Hey, it's not because you're black. It's because you smelled horrible.
You smelled really bad.
That's still a hard conversation to have. There's no, let me bring this up like 20 years later. Like, hey, by the way, remember that time?
Oh, God.
We were like, hey, I guess you don't like black girls? And I'm just like, I didn't hear you. We're dancing.
Yeah, did anything happen after that? Did she just stop talking to you, kind of?
No, she still talked to me.
But just not.
I never went anywhere because of said things.
Because she thought you were racist.
And it wasn't just me, by the way. So a lot of people didn't exactly like me because I was the city kid. And most of the people poor. And most people who went to this camp were not. And now you're saying, well, Nick, how did you go to this camp? Parents were divorced. My mom would do I was living with my mom at this point, and my mom would do everything in her power. Actually, no, I wasn't living with my mom anymore. But she still had control over certain things. It was very odd. She would do everything in her power to make my dad spend money.
So she found the most expensive camp for
you, The most expensive camp up at Lake George.
So in a way, it's terrible because you were put in the middle, but almost they're like, well, at least I got to go to a good camp.
Yeah, but people didn't really like me that much because, like I said, weird city kid. Like everyone was like Dave Matthews Band, and I'm like, I don't really listen to Dave Matthews, or like I don't think John Mayer was around, but stuff like that where I'm just like, I know. And they're like, well, what do you like? And they like, I like hard rock and grunge, and to them that was like disgusting. So all these white people up north, if you don't listen to Dave Matthews Band and like, I don't know, I guess classic rock or something, you're a piece of S.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we bonded over was music.
Yes.
Like at first, it was a very big bonding thing.
Because I couldn't believe you listened to anything that was grunge or hard rock or anything.
I was happy I found someone in LA that listened to the music that I like to listen to.
People don't listen to that.
Oh,
that's evil, bad music.
Well, yeah, because I grew up in my friend group. We all listened to the same stuff. And I grew up going to punk shows and rock shows and metal shows and playing music. So I grew up around all of that. So all my friends listened to it. When I moved out of my little bubble, I moved to the mainland and I moved to LA, and it was 2013, 2014 when I got there. Let me
all
tell
pop.
you, it's
All
a
pop.
lot of pop stuff, and a lot of dudes listen to it, and I just didn't realize it.
Which I find weird. I mean,
I find it super weird.
every time I see a dude dancing to like the Ariana Grande or like, I don't know, just pick any pop star right now. And they're like older too.
I know. I'm like, are you a man?
Yeah, like, what are you?
I know that sounds really shitty, and that sounds super judgmental of me, but I can't help but kind of look at them as like not as much of a guy. Is that weird?
I don't think it's weird, but they would look at us like we're weird because technically we're the minority.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Because even growing up in Brooklyn, like there was a lot of people listening to stuff I liked.
Well, there's some people that listen to rap, and that if it's good rap, I totally get that. That's fine.
That's fine. But I was gonna go more of the KTU, which was like this dance station in New York. So they'd be like dudes listening to like dance music and stuff, and I'm just like, why?
It's weird.
What?
It's
yeah,
weird.
but then look at me like you're weird. You don't listen to like the biggest one could be like, well, at least Sandstorm is on. Darude Sandstorm. I'm like, all right, I can get into this. But besides that, and
I know that like I am one of the top report. Like I'm one of the trying to think of the best way to phrase this. One of the biggest things that I preach a lot of times is like, who cares what people like? Just be into what you're into.
Dude,
I'm a big.
I was hated for it. I was hated for it.
No, but that's what I'm even saying from my perspective of like looking at guys. I look at guys who listen to pop a little bit less, and I feel like that's kind of shitty of me because that makes me a little bit of a hypocrite because I'm.
You know what it is? You're not going out of your way to make them feel bad.
No, I would never
and then treat
say
them like
anything
crap.
to them.
The problem is these people
I just
were
couldn't
going
date
out.
them.
Yes, these people were going out of their way to make me feel like crap.
Right.
They would say something. They would make fun of me. It was like, you're a loser.
Right.
Okay, we're getting way off topic though. So during this time when the girl was like, oh, you don't like black girls, and I'm like, I was hanging out with the kids from different countries because this camp would get kids from like all over the world to come stay there. So since I wasn't hanging out with regular people because they were treating me like dirt, I would hang out with the kids. This year it happened to be Spain, so these Spanish kids who were very nice. And this one kid, Goosey, which was his nickname, he go,
Did you call him
Nick.
Lucy?
What's up?
Lucy? Did you call him Lucy?
No, I called him
Goosey?
Goosey. No, just Goosey. Why would I? No, it was
Lucy,
Goosey.
Lucy.
He was like, "Hey, Nick," and he would just have that weird voice and we'd bond and stuff. And his English was pretty good, but he even pulled me aside and made fun of the girl, being like,
Oh, no.
"Hey, Nick, she smelled bad. Ooh, so bad." So it wasn't just me. Like, it was like it was a thing.
They just knew. How does she smell bad if she has all that money?
I don't know.
That's what I can't figure out. Like, you're super loaded.
I mean, this might be a racist comment because I'm just guessing on this. It might have been her hair because they were like braided a certain way. I don't know what you would call that.
Cornrows, braids.
It wasn't cornrows, but it was like enough where you know how like Rasta
Dreads.
people have their hair in a certain way, and
Dreads?
it's like I don't know, but you don't wash it.
But you still take care of it. Like I heard that they put oils into it.
It might not have
like
been the hair. I'm just guessing.
Stuff.
I just don't
You
know.
just don't know.
It was just very odd, and like I said, I feel horrible over it. But at the same time, I was so young and naive and stupid, and so I had no confidence.
Right.
There was no way I was broaching the subject.
You weren't about to tell this girl that you liked that she smelled bad.
Yeah. Which
I
is
get
stupid
that.
because we could have, got some stuff done,
You think she still would have done something with you after you told her she smelled bad?
No, I mean, maybe. I think myself now would have the confidence to make that work in my favor.
I can see that, yeah.
Back then, no. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, at 15, if some guy that you like tells you you smell bad, I would be mortified. I wouldn't be able to. I would be like, I don't want anything to do with you now.
It might have been easier to be, oh, Nick's just a racist.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's a rough go of it.
There was a guy in the gym. I remember I came back and I told you about it. There was a guy in the gym recently. I was working out and he smelled so bad, like BO, but so bad. He filled the entire. It's not a big gym, but it filled the entire gym. And I went in and started doing a workout in the room that he was also doing a workout in. It was like and I started on the spin bike. I came in. And I didn't smell it immediately. And I was like, hey, is it cool if I work out in here? And he goes, yeah, sure. I had to leave after a couple of minutes because it was so bad.
What happens?
Never smell any. He definitely didn't wear deodorant at all. Like, there's no way he was wearing any kind of deodorant.
Like, I notice if I don't wear deodorant for one day, even if I showered that day and like 3 hours go by and I forgot to put it on,
you got a BO stink.
And I'm like, oh man, I messed up. But it sounds like this is like days.
He did not care. He did not care at all.
What's wrong with you people?
I don't
What's
know.
happening?
Please, for the love of God, we live in a society. Been watching Seinfeld.
So weird. All right, moving on.
Did we even give that person advice?
What's it? I can't tell you. We'll tell him to take a shower. Apparently, that's not helping.
Tell him to go to the doctor.
It's a doctor
my
thing,
advice.
and that's about it. But if you live in like a culture where that's not a big deal, maybe there's nothing they'd probably do about it.
Yeah, maybe they don't care.
You know, hey, we have the perfumes. That's what we do. That's our thing here.
Then you just smell like BO and perfume.
Yeah.
That's not a good combination.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I never get that because you're right. You smell both.
You
and
smell
it's
both.
never good.
This is not good at all.
It's like, oh, rose with a hint of diarrhea. Okay, yes. Very nice.
Moving on?
Moving on. I, a female, 20 years old, have a boss with a friend who really likes me. My boss pulled me into his office yesterday to discuss it. He said his friend would be willing to give me and my boss $500 each to sleep with the friend. With the friend. What does that mean?
This is okay.
I normally don't do stuff like that for safety reasons.
Well, also, that's, nothing against prostitution, but just so you know, when you do that, when money changes hands and you sleep with someone, that's what that is.
What? My boss said I don't have to. It won't affect my job, but if I choose to, he won't judge me. I have had other people offer me money for stuff like this before.
How hot is this chick?
But I always said no. But if it's a close friend of my boss, would that be safer? What should I do? P.S. I work in a strip club, by the way. I usually keep it professional. But I don't know if this is different.
All right.
Is that different, though? I mean, I get it's your boss's friend, but like really, it's still a stranger.
It's still a stranger. It seems this is a tough situation because for her, this seems more like a safety thing. Like she's really just worried about safety, which I completely understand. That's got to be the worst part of being a prostitute is you don't know who the fuck you're getting into a room alone with.
But she's not a prostitute. This is the first time this might happen.
Right.
She's a stripper.
But I'm saying that's got to be the toughest part. So like I understand she's coming at it from a safety perspective. It is still a stranger, but if it's someone your boss can vouch for, but also can you trust your boss because he's getting money out of the deal as well.
Yeah, but boss said I don't care if you don't do this.
That's true.
Won't judge you either way.
That's true, but he still, he still could be like, yeah, this guy's great. This guy's great. It really just depends on what you're comfortable with.
For me, it seems that $500 is not a lot if you're a stripper. I'd feel like you'd be making that money left and right where it's like, do I really need an extra $5? If you're offering, let's start like in the thousands, yeah, maybe I consider that.
Yeah.
But for $500, it's like, really? That's all we're doing?
You're easily making $1,000 a night as a stripper. If you're a good one in a good club,
Unless she's thinking this is going to be like 10 minutes of my time.
$500 for 10 minutes ain't bad.
Even though I doubt, like, why would you waste 10 minutes for $500? I feel like you would at least want that hour,
Yeah, but some guys can't last that long,
Yeah, but if we're going once, we're going. I paid for this.
Right, so you get a full hour.
I'm making sure.
Did she say it was an hour?
No, there's no time.
Like there's not like a time limit.
No. It makes you wonder how many of these girls at the strip clubs are like doing these back end deals.
Oh, tons. All the time. Happens. That's very common.
You should go to the strip club then, you know what I'm saying.
Excuse me?
Lay that pipe down. Hey.
I really hate when you call it laying pipe. I don't know why. Every time I hear that, I'm like, I have to
cheesy.
Go.
It's a very cheesy thing to say. No one says that. It's very bad.
I'm laying my pipe down.
I don't know. Do what you want. Like you know what I mean? Who cares?
If you feel comfortable and safe by it, do it. But
as we said, it's illegal. Like that's the biggest concern of you getting popped and going to jail. That's
true. Stripping is legal. Prostitution is not.
And I guess getting murdered, even though I don't know why.
That would be my first concern.
Yeah, getting snuffed out.
As a girl, you don't know, man. You don't know who you're fucking with, and stuff can get out of hand. I don't know. The whole thing is
cursed
sketchy.
again. We're trying not to.
Dang it! Dang nabbit. It's hard.
I feel like that's an easy one. Do what you want, lady. Who cares? $500. I think it's too little. I think you should ask for more if you're gonna do it. $500 is ridiculous. And what do you get for $500? Is that everything? Because if that's everything, I mean that's a good deal for the guy.
Anal, all of
it. I'm going to town. You're gonna be hurting. I'm putting that pipe. I'm laying it down.
Oh. Keep the pipe in your pants. Yeah, 500 is not a lot. But that is. But you know what though? I feel like that like it depends on how high. I know some escorts who who charge thousands, like $5,000 a night.
Well, yeah, that's how it costs. That's like the normal.
Yeah, but then you get the crack whores that have no teeth that give you a $5 handy.
Yeah.
So
I don't think this is her though.
No, I don't think so either. I think she might be somewhere in the middle. It depends. I don't know what she looks like. Because that matters too.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Those high-end prostitutes are hot.
Yes, the high-end ones. But we're just talking about regular.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But how much are the regular prostitute prices going for?
But it doesn't matter what it's going for. It's what you want it to go for.
That's true.
You're a stripper.
Yeah.
How much are you charging?
What, to fuck me?
Yeah.
Yeah, for like $5,000 for real.
$5,000. So you're doing $5,000. So you get nobody.
Yeah, well, I don't want to fuck anyone.
No way. You're not getting 5 Gs. That's not happening. No way.
Wow, thanks.
No, I'm saying that's crazy.
But I'm saying that would be my price. Like, that's how much if I was a stripper and you really wanted to fuck me. Because otherwise, I'm fine not fucking you.
Because
I want to fuck you? No.
Because even an escort, like if you're in an escort thing and you're 5 Gs, it's like I don't think that's working out. I don't think some like elite dude's paying 5 Gs for you. I don't think that's happening.
So you're basically telling me I'm not good looking enough
for 5 Gs?
Yeah.
If you're going like a top 10 A+, like she's a model, you really putting yourself up against those people like that?
I mean, no, but
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying that's my price.
Okay, I'm saying, but it's a bad business choice.
Then I wouldn't do it.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're in the business, but you're already out.
Exactly.
You already put yourself out. Here's my price.
But that's why I wouldn't.
No one's paying
that's
for
why
it.
I wouldn't be a prostitute. I don't want to fuck randos. I really don't.
Well, that's a loss on your end.
Is it? Is it really?
What about those dudes who want to lay pipe?
I don't want their pipe. Keep your pipe in your pants. You're not Mario.
Ugh.
You're not Luigi.
Ugh.
I don't want it.
Boo.
You boo.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay. So I was really stupid. A girl added me on Instagram that I didn't know, but her account looked real.
Oh boy.
I added her back and she started messaging me.
This is red flag number 1.
I'm sure most of you know what happened next.
Yeah.
After she added me on Snapchat, we exchanged nudes and I sent her 3. I then said that I was uncomfortable about this and wanted to leave. She then blackmailed me and said that if I didn't pay her $1,000,
there you go.
she would send them to everybody I follow on Instagram and everybody I care about. I didn't have a way to pay, nor do I have $1,000. Well, that's sad, buddy. That's really sad. I tried to reason with her, and I reported her on Instagram for sexual exploitation. I also blocked her. I bought some time saying I could get the money by Monday. Like it's the mob. I'll get you money by Monday, I promise. Don't break my kneecaps.
Oh my God.
I also unfollowed everyone on my Instagram without a private account. I really can't have these pictures getting out. What do I do? I'm also in high school, explains not having the $1,000.
Oh, Jesus.
And don't want to tell my
Okay.
parents or the police, please help. Damn, son, this is a hard lesson to learn in high school.
This is a hard lesson
Ooh.
to learn. Oh, but you know what? You have to learn it. A girl is never going to slide into your DMs and start sexting you. Ever.
Yeah, girls suck.
It's not going to happen.
They don't want to see any penis. They hate the penis. Girls who even like the penis, they don't want the penis. They don't want to see the penis. They don't want to talk about the penis. They don't want your penis. Never.
They only like penises that they're into.
Which is rare. It's always like, oh, it's disgusting. Very odd. But if a girl reaches out and is like, I want to see it, that's like insane. That never happens. No girl wants to see it. No girl likes porn. No girl likes any of that. They're
That's not at all true.
That's true. They're boring. They're plain. They're all like,
God.
They stink. So yeah, like if you go to a bar and like some girl magically starts being interested in you and is like hitting on you, you gotta go, all right, what's happening here? Am I about to get like a roofied and my money stolen? Because this ain't normal. It's very rare do girls ever go after guys, especially in a way like that.
That's super aggressive.
Yeah. It's very, very rare. It never usually happens. In most cases, they're trying to get something from you. So, yeah.
That's mistake number 1. But you did learn that. You did learn that. You learned that lesson now. I know you don't want to tell your parents or tell the police, but I think you should. Only because you're not the first guy to send a picture of your dick. You're not the first guy to send nudes. It's not.
But do you really, like, he could.
Or
right?
what? He just lets it go?
He lets it go. Okay. He unfriended everyone. So that now they have no one to send it to.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Secondly, they send it. And then he'd be like, well, that ain't mine. Like, we talking about?
Yeah, is your face in it?
Well, there's a problem.
That's a question. If your face is in
that's
it,
another
that's
lesson.
a whole different
Don't put your
thing.
face in it, son. You don't know this person. What are you, nuts?
Yeah.
You know how many messages I get on like WhatsApp of like, hey, honey, nice to talk to you again, and some Asian chick. And I'm like, that's not real.
That's not real.
It's not real. I know what's happening here.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would tell your parents. Hopefully you have well, you know what? Depends what kind of parents you have.
Seriously.
Do you have parents you can talk to?
Like if that happened, even though I would never do this, I would like to think I would never do this even back then. I couldn't go to my parents about anything.
Yeah,
like literally
that's true.
nothing.
That's true.
I was horrified to even talk next to them about anything because everything was a problem. My whole thing was, if I stay in my room, keep the door shut, and say nothing and be quiet, maybe they will notice I'm here. Maybe. They still notice. They still barged and yelling about something I did nothing to do with. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. They did it so much that if people open dours randomly now, I go like this and I jump.
Yeah, he's very jumpy.
I have no control over it, by the way.
He's very jumpy.
It really goes in the workplace. It really makes me look like real good. Because all the people I work with, my coworkers, think I'm crazy. It's real fun, by the way. Trying to explain that one. Yeah. It's real nice. Doing great.
Oh.
Yeah, that sucks, man. But as a young kid, man, I know hormones, and you're really girls into me. But like, and someone you don't know, even if a girl you knew that you went to school with is like, hey, send me.
Hold on, he said he's in high school. If he's underage, whoever is behind that account could get popped for child porn.
Yeah, great. The person in Russia, in China, in India, in Portugal, in Venezuela.
Yeah, I guess that's.
You think this is from the United States?
No, that's a good point.
It's a prince in Nigeria.
I remember when that was a big thing, the Nigerian prince thing.
I think they're still getting old people.
Oh boy.
I know Kit Boga is online just going after them for Nigeria princes and the Amazon scams, and
so many.
we sent you $500, we need the money back, and then you give them the bank info, and then you take the actual real money. It's a whole thing. Yeah, man. I say play it out. Ignore them, block them, see if anything happens. I don't know if you can go to your parents or the police for that. That's rough, man.
I mean, I don't know what they would do either. It would just be more of like a, hey, look, this is a situation I'm in.
Yeah.
Also, who cares if someone sees your dick?
It's hard when you're young. I don't know.
It is hard when you're young, but still. That shit's out there for everyone at this point.
I don't think I've ever sent my dick to anyone. Actually, no, I haven't.
You never sent your dick to anyone?
Zero. I was always like, nah, I don't trust, because I always know, I don't trust you. Girls are too emotional that their emotions take over and they don't think logically and they just do stupid things. So in a moment of panic, rage, sadness, whatever it is, whatever crazy emotions are going on, I don't know where they're going to put that. I don't trust you.
I mean, you shouldn't trust anyone. Guys are the ones that leak girls' stuff constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, but girls do the same crap.
I've never heard of a girl leaking a guy's stuff before. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. You just don't hear about it.
Yeah, well, because it's usually on the other end where like girls don't want to see anything with guys. They hate guys. Penises are gross and icky. They're disgusting. Ugh. Have you met any? He's giving me the look of like, Nick, you're being real sexist.
He's being a little sexist right now.
I've never met one girl who's like, I love seeing penises. I love porn. I love getting dick pics. Not a one. They all hate it.
Because nobody wants. Girls don't want pictures of dicks they're not into. You got to be into the guy, then you want to see the dick.
But that's my point. They don't like it, and that's a rarity. Guys will. You send me boobs, I'll see 1,000,000. I don't care. You know what I mean? Guys don't give a... Yeah, sure, show me. Keep it going. It was an old joke Brown White had back in the day.
Different.
He's at some bar and this nasty biker chick comes up like, you want to see my titties? And he's like, sure. Just sure, why not?
Yeah, and that's true. Girls don't want to see random dicks, but it doesn't mean they're not into dicks or they don't watch porn. I know so many girls that watch porn.
It's not the same.
Tons.
It's not the same.
Of course it's not the same, but it doesn't mean they're not into it. You just have to be into the guy.
Boo, they stink.
Oh, Nick wants to be gay.
I mean, wanna be. Hey. I'm bi-curious.
Oh, God. So I gotta go.
Yeah, kid, play it out. Play it out. You'll be fine.
Yeah?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Well, you're not going to give him $1,000.
Well, no, don't do that.
The cops can't do anything. Because here's the thing. You tell the cops. What are they going to do? The cops barely can handle what's going on as it is. Do you think they have technology to trace back where this message came from and what country? No.
True.
Nothing's happening. All you're doing is embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
It only becomes an issue if for some bizarre reason they are sending it to like everybody and it's becoming like a real problem. Yeah, then you got to say something. But till then, you let it play out. You'll be fine. Moving on.
Moving on.
Oh, hey. And this one I call the showstopper.
Oh boy.
Listen, if you guys want to get sexy up in here, get that lube out right now.
Oh boy.
We're gonna get sexy.
Oh, I'm scared.
This is gonna be hot.
This isn't gonna be good.
This is all your fantasies and dreams will come true on this one.
So bad.
Oh no, it's great.
I can already tell it's gonna be
I'm
awful.
already horned up just thinking about it.
I know this is gonna be awful.
Hello everyone. I'm a mother, 32. I have a daughter who's 12. It's already hot. So I'm freaking out and using a burner account. My husband and I consider ourselves pretty good parents, but we both work, so our daughter is usually home by herself for about an hour before I get back. I had taken off earlier than usual today on account of an upset stomach, and when I get home, I don't see my daughter anywhere. Then I hear crying from her room, and I run to check, and when I get there, I find her completely nude, with our dog, a boxer, on top of her. I tried to pull the dog off, but it just made her scream. When he finally came loose, I just had no clue what to do. I told her to take a shower and threw the dog in the backyard, but I'm freaking out. My daughter is a straight A student. She never gets in trouble. And to find out she's some kind of freak? I need advice. How do I even begin to tell my husband? Please. I'll take anything. And a little update. So I talked to my daughter, and at first she tried to deny that she was a willing participant, but she finally admitted that she had been doing it for about a month. But this was the first time she'd gotten stuck, which is why she was freaking out when I got home.
I'm actually speechless.
Who's not all hot and bothered now, huh?
Oh my god!
What, you telling me a dog penetrating a 12-year-old isn't hot?
Oh my god!
Am I getting mixed emotions on this?
What's happening?
See, girls don't like anything. They can't get into anything. So do you understand what happened? She's been fucking the dog for a month.
Yeah, it got stuck. Yeah, I got it.
And the penis of the dog got stuck in her. Because that's how it works.
No.
When dogs do other dogs, like, it gets trapped. Like, that's a thing.
No.
And, the mom came home early. And
Why is she fucking the dog?
And the dog, the dog was inside her, but the dog got stuck. And the daughter was screaming, freaking out, panicking because the dog's in there. It's like, we did this for a month. This is the first time I can't get the dog off. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Advice?
Get rid of her. Just get rid of her and start over. You're the kid.
What?
You're 32. You're young. You can start over. You can have a better kid. Just get rid of this one.
She's 12. She's experimenting.
Nope. 12-year-old abortion. That's
what?
Yep. Just get rid. That's a bad one. You got a bad one. You need a new one. You need a new kid. Exchange this one.
What?
Make her fight to the death. I don't know what's happening.
She was just exploring her sexual proclivities.
That's not how you do that.
No?
No.
You get experience that way, no?
That's not how you do it. You don't do it like that.
Oh.
That's a bad lady.
I like the mom. I don't want to tell my husband. I don't know what to do.
You gotta.
Should I tell him?
Yeah.
She's so freaked out. She's like, I don't know. Internet. I'm going to tell you, but not my husband. God forbid.
I want to know what the answers were to that. This is the first time where I want to know what other people have said.
I also love, I threw the dog outside like it was the dog's problem.
Yeah, the dog is just...
and then you take a shower.
Oh,
there's something leaking. Oh, that's
God.
Oh, that's dog semen.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Oh, it's all over the carpet.
Oh, that's so gross.
Why is there peanut butter out?
Oh, you'd never be able to eat peanut butter in your house again. You'd never be able to eat peanut butter in your house again. You know where that peanut butter's been?
Her cooch?
Oh, God.
Dog just lapping that up.
Ugh.
That's but people always say, how come you guys aren't gonna have kids? You gotta have kids.
That's why.
You gotta come see the baby.
That's one of many reasons.
Yeah, no, I don't want kids. I never wanted kids.
I don't.
Also, the main reason for me was I never want to pass on my horrible genes.
You do have bad genes.
Yeah,
Look
like
at them. They're barely fit.
oh, ugh. God, I don't know what's worse, the girl having sex with dog or your jokes. Jesus.
Yeah, no, you have things wrong with you left, right, and center. And I've got enough mental health issues that I'm not going to give that to kids.
Yeah, I don't want to create a monster.
Yeah.
Because the way it works is it looks like my kid would be a monster the way the genetics have been working.
Yeah.
Where my grandfather was great, my father was not great.
Your great-grandfather was not great.
Yeah, so it always skips one.
Skips a generation.
You don't have advice for the mom about her catching her 12-year-old daughter having sex with the dog?
I gave my advice. You
really
get
gonna let this sit here?
You get rid of it and you start again.
I don't want to move on.
We gotta move on. My only thought is to get that fucking kid in serious answer. Get that
What?
kid.
Are you saying words?
I'm not really. Get her in therapy because she's not okay. She's not okay.
See, and here's my thing, is that how many girls are there having sex with their dogs that no one knows about? Because I bet you it's a lot higher than you would think.
Why? There was a rumor going around. There was a girl in our high school, and there was a rumor going around that someone saw her dog eating her out.
Yeah, a friend of yours, right?
No, God, no. I didn't know her.
Oh.
I mean, I knew her, but we didn't hang out.
Story's changed.
Oh, my God. Yeah, there was a rumor going around that she let her dog eat her out.
Now,
I don't know if it was true. I don't know.
How did that get out? Like, how did that sounds like something made up.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. It was just one of those things where someone was like, oh, yeah, so-and-so saw it. It was one of those rumors. But, and again, I don't know how true it is. But maybe.
I'm thinking this happens a lot. And, girls on. Yeah, I'm thinking.
But why?
I don't know. It's kind of like this.
There's perfectly good vegetables in the drawer, ladies.
Yeah, that will kill you. We learned that kills you. That's no bueno.
Put a condom on it.
Yeah, but it's the same thing of like guys will stick their D into anything, right?
Would you stick it in a dog?
Okay, let's not like get that far.
You
no.
said anything.
I meant anything like that's not an animal. I didn't mean that far. You're gonna take it so far. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it works the other way like that. Because I know girls like hairbrushes constantly used.
Yeah.
In the shower, just the water.
Yeah. That's
toothbrushes, right? Guys, we don't have anything like that. It's just like, oh, there's a crease in the
couch.
The couch. Oh, this really hurts, but also feels good. Ugh. What do you mean, mom found stains? What are you talking about?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of, these girls having sex with dogs? It's a rough one. I mean, as a parent, I couldn't even imagine being in that situation of just walking in and you see the dog on top of your daughter. She's screaming. The dog's kind of looking at you like, I don't know what's happening. And they're stuck because, the dog's like in there. Like, what do you... That's like a real shocker. Even the mom would have to go to therapy at that point.
That's really... Yeah. That's bad. A lot of therapy. A lot of therapy. And like I said, I'd just start over. I'd just be like, well, this kid's defective, so we're going to have to do this again.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I saw that. I was astounded. It's like, wow. Wow. No? Nothing?
No.
I love how this just shut you down.
This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. This is the worst.
Yeah, you gotta tell the dad.
Yeah.
I understand it's a rough conversation.
What would you do if we had a kid and I told you I saw our daughter fucking the dog?
I'd say, why do we have a dog? First off.
That too.
Who allowed that? Yeah, no, I don't. I couldn't even put myself in the situation. I wouldn't know. I would just be like, well, that's something. Let's not tell anyone about this.
Don't put it on the internet.
And I guess, don't put it on the, don't go on, hey, internet, so this happened. What do you guys think? No, you're right. I guess I don't know what else you would do. Therapy would be only, I don't even think that would do anything. I feel, what could a therapist really do at that point?
I don't know.
Hey, you're having sex with animals. Let's figure this out.
Yeah, what is it? Because bestiality is a thing.
Huge.
Obviously.
I mean, supposedly there's dudes messing with goats nonstop in other countries.
That you hear about a lot.
And listen,
but why?
I can't put it. I understand, but I don't understand. No. Hear me out. I'm trying to play devil's advocate. I'm trying to play devil's advocate on this. If you're in a small village of like 10 people and you're a horny young kid, Maybe you're just so horned up and there's nothing. There's no porn. I don't have time to jerk it. Maybe that because that's the only thing and everyone else does that. It's like a normal, like, well, this is the only way to get the poison out. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just trying to get in the mindset of like, maybe that's why. I don't know. It's a hard step to make that step the first time, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're making that choice. It's like I'm doing something that no one should do. I'm going to an animal for my sexual activities. It's a hard first step. But I feel like once you do it, I feel like then you're in that world. It's like, well, this is just my norm now.
I guess.
I mean, geez, there was a O&A played a clip from back in the day, and it was this German guy doing a chicken. And it was like, why would you have sex with the chicken? It made no sense.
It's really bad for that chicken.
Oh, that's why they played the video. Because it wasn't about watching the video. Because remember, it's radio. It was the sound the chicken was making that was so horrifying.
That poor chicken.
It was. You could hear the chicken's. I don't know. How would you?
Squawks?
Yeah, I guess the squawks. That it sounded like the chicken was crying. It was so devastating. It's like.
Oh my god!
And the German goes, "Ooh, Scheiße, oh yeah," and he's like really giving it the chicken. I've never seen the video. I don't want to see the video.
I want to see the video.
Mr. Hands, the dude getting pummeled by the horse. That was enough for me. I was done after that one. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, people make a step.
We just need to start over with the human race.
Yeah.
We fucked up. The human race got fucked up. Whoever created us, whether it was God or evolution, whatever happened, somewhere along, we got fucked up and we're not okay.
I mean, God let us do this, so it's okay, right?
Oh, God lets us do a lot of things. We fucked up. We fucked up. The human race would just wipe everybody and start over.
Okay, here's a Sophie's choice. What's worse?
Oh, God.
Pedophilia or having sex with animals?
Oh, pedophilia is worse.
Okay, now I wonder, because you know how dog people sometimes would rather save a dog's life than a human's life? Would they pick?
No, it's all out the window when it's a kid.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think even the dog people would?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I have no idea which way.
Yeah, I think you would save the dog over a kid. I mean, the kid.
Hey.
You would save the kid over a dog. At least I would fucking hope so.
Look, but don't touch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I think when there's a child involved, everything goes out the window.
But you just hear those animal people go, I'd save the animal's life because they're so much better than human lives. I just wonder, in that horrible scenario for both, which one would anyone choose, the animals over the kids?
I'd still save, even as an adult. Like as I'm saying, humans are terrible. If it was someone I loved versus a dog, yeah. I'd save
No.
the person
We're
I
not
love.
saying someone you love. We're just saying
anyone?
Generic. Yeah, one or the other.
I guess still the human. I guess it's the human.
Yeah, no, I would choose the human too.
Yeah.
Neither are good. you would want neither to happen. We both understand that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, still.
Because as I wonder, would someone pick the animal over the child? There are people having sex with animals over humans. So, hey, it happens.
God, I guess so. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Well. Do we don't have memes today either, do we?
No, because I wanted to end on your story. Because I found this. I mean, nothing's going to beat the 12-year-old getting ran by the family dog. But I figured we talk about what happened. So, Eric Nagel, the person you do a show with, he took down your address to send you, like, I guess, shirts, right?
To send me, yeah. So first it was to send me an It's Eric Nagel shirt, which I never got.
You never got it.
I never got that. I have gotten other stuff from him before. So for this one, it was supposed to be a pair of MeUndies from the company. They wanted to send me some.
Okay, so MeUndies want to send you something.
Yes.
Eric is like, I have her address.
Yeah.
I give you the address. And you're like, he's like, hey, package arrived.
Yes.
And you're be like, Eric, I've never gotten
It
the package.
did not arrive. Yeah.
What's
I
going
went
on?
to check.
So then you checked, you looked around, no package. You say, hey, Eric, what happened? And then how did you know he messed up?
He sent me a screenshot of the address that he had it sent to, and he got the address right, but the apartment number was switched around.
Okay, so he messed up on that. So now you're thinking, oh, this is the reason I missed other packages.
That's where I'm thinking maybe the shirt went and maybe like some, because I was thinking, wow, I never miss packages only from him.
Yeah.
Because we now live in LA. It was a real problem. Our packages would get stolen all the time.
Yes. If you guys don't know, remember, LA is amazing.
God.
It's great. It's all lies. It's horrible.
Our packages would get stolen constantly.
Yeah. And no matter where you live in LA, your stuff gets stolen immediately. I mean, immediately. We had boxes of like HelloFresh. They were there for 10 minutes and already someone opened the box up and stole a bunch of the food out.
Yeah, they went through just the pork. So they're either Jewish or Muslim.
Yes.
They left the pork and threw it around the street and took everything else out of the box. And
which,
like,
when you have no money and that's your food, that really hurts.
Fucking bummer, man. We were super poor.
Yeah, and that really bummed me out. I got wireless headphones stolen that were delivered. Yeah, LA was a nightmare. But living in Jersey, you don't have to worry about that. I'm sure there's porch pirates, but we don't have to worry about that because we're in development.
Yeah.
There's a mail room. There's Amazon lockers.
I've never had to deal with packages getting stolen here. So I thought, that's so weird. And it only happens when Eric sends me things.
Yes. And then you find out Eric's a Momo and mess the address up.
So I was going to the wrong apartment.
But, and we're like, well, think about it.
It just switched the number around.
Switched the numbers,
I get it. It's not that crazy.
No. He still messed up. That's not my point. My point is, it still got here.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, well, our neighbors aren't bad people. That means it's like one floor below us. So I should just go to that apartment and be like, hey.
I went to the apartment and knocked on the door, yeah.
Okay, so you went to the apartment.
Yep.
And you're going to think like, hey, they're going to be like, oh, yes, here you go. Or, oh, we didn't see it, one or the other. What happens? You go, they open the door.
This man answers the door. I tell him what happened. I'm like, look, my co-host sent me this. He mixed up the just the apartment number. Did you get this address to my name from this company? And he looked at me and he kind of like stumbled a little bit and he was like, yeah, I got it, but I don't know.
That's great news.
Yeah.
He got it. He said he got it.
No, it's great news.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where it is right now.
What?
And he didn't look at all like he was going to look for it or say, oh, let me go look for it. Nothing.
What
and
happens?
This is a man. I want to know what a man did with a pair of small women's underwear. I'm doing the hand thing.
I mean, people are having sex with dogs, so who knows what he's doing? He's parading them around. He's sniffing them. Who knows?
Yeah, he's definitely dancing around in there.
I find that so insane. If I stole your package, I first wouldn't admit, like, yeah, I got your package, and then go, I don't know where it is now. What?
It only came in a couple days ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So he got the package, and then it's like, yeah, I have it, but I don't know where it is. So he's basically saying, I stole your package.
Yeah, he's basically saying, yeah, I have it, and you're not getting it back.
Yeah, screw you, lady. I have your package.
That is exactly.
Where is it in my home right now? Because I put it away. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's somewhere.
That is exactly what
I
happened.
have it. I just don't know where in my vicinity do I have it. It's in my place somewhere.
It's not a big apartment. It's a 1-bedroom apartment.
What a shithead.
Yeah. So that's a piece of garbage. I'm never seeing that package from him. And at this point, I don't want it. It's underwear. I'm not wearing those. I don't know what the hell that guy did with it.
Yeah, no. You obviously don't want it back.
No.
But like I told you, I think you should send an email to the people running the place like, hey,
that's what I have to do.
I don't want this back, but like this is some weird behavior. He said he has it, but he doesn't know where it is.
Yeah.
Meaning you're not getting it.
And I've gotten stuff to our apartment meant for other people with other names on it.
Oh, did you keep it?
No.
Oh.
I leave it in the mailroom.
Oh,
so
really?
they can find their package.
Oh, that's nice of you. That's crazy.
I've even gone so far as when it actually ended up in the wrong apartment. Like it said their apartment, but it ended up in my box. I take
in your box.
Not this box.
A lot of room.
I take it and put it in front of their building, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I've actually done that too. There's an Asian couple who live all the way down the hall.
Oh yeah,
I noticed there was a because there's 2 doors to get into our complex, and if you go up one door in one staircase and don't go through the other one, if there's a package there, you're never seeing it, so you don't even know that it's there. So I realized this package has been sitting here for like a week, and I'm like, oh. They don't even know it's here because
they're using the other entrance.
They're using the other entrance.
Yeah.
So myself, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the nice thing. I picked it up. I walked up to their door and I put it down. That way, they got the package. But it seems like the guy that got your package is like, this is mine now.
And he probably got the other package. He probably got the shirt or something as well. And he's just walking around in a pair of small women's Batman underwear and an It's Eric Nagel t-shirt.
Very strange.
I don't know what the fuck.
And here's the biggest problem. And this now turns into a race thing. The guy, he's black,
he's
right?
Black, yeah.
So we can't really say anything because now we're racist because he's black. Did we know he's black? No, we only found out when
he answered the door.
When he answered the door.
Yeah, he definitely had an accent too. He's from another country.
So
for sure.
first off, he's not helping minorities because he's making them look bad. Secondly, we can't say anything because he is a minority.
I legitimately am thinking about that because it's not because I'm not thinking like, oh, even he's making minorities look bad because people are just trash across the board.
Of course, just white people who make white people look bad.
Oh my God,
we
all
get
the
that.
fucking time.
But as a minority, it's definitely, I think there's more weight on it.
I actually thought about that. I was like, oh, I shouldn't complain about this guy because it's not going to look good.
Yeah, so look, even though he stole the package, it looks worse on you.
It does look bad for me.
And the reason why is racist over here complained about another black guy.
He fucking hits on me constantly. Oh my God.
Yeah, but I mean, you're white though. It's your fault.
Oh,
I love it. So this this guy's horrible. He basically harassing her nonstop.
he came to my door.
He came to the door like real creep, dude.
Yeah,
and it got to a
like
point where it was like she finally said something.
I just wanted to let the office know. And by the way, since then he hasn't really bothered me, and I don't know.
Yes.
I also haven't really seen him around.
That's true.
I don't know what happened to him.
So it's weird because now if she says something again, it's like, oh, she said something about another black man.
I don't want to do it.
So it looks like, oh, this white lady.
It's just the way it worked out.
Only
I swear
complains
to
about
God.
black people.
I sound like such a Karen.
But it's weird because technically you're not, but it looks that way.
It does. That's why I don't want to say
as,
anything.
We didn't know.
It
just happened to be the dude's black now, which sucks because you're kind of like, well, do I say anything? And that's the thing I hate about it. If we want everyone to be equal,
complain about him.
You should be able to complain about anyone without being like, well, you're a racist. It's like, no, he's an asshole who stole the package. Yeah. Race has nothing to do with it. No. He's a dick. Yeah. If he was white, he's still a dick.
Yeah, I would complain about him more if he was white because then I could get away with it.
But now you're in a predicament of like, well, she only complains about black people over here.
So now you guys can give me advice. Should I say anything or should I not?
I think you should still say something.
You really think I should say something?
Because you're going to word in a way of like, listen, I don't want the package back. I just want to let you know what happened. And if other people happen to be missing packages, well, then this might be an issue that you guys don't know about.
But like, is it just because it got delivered to him?
What does that mean? If someone delivers a package to us.
No, I know.
And we go,
leave it out.
Oh, this isn't ours. I would then walk it to the other door. Oh, it takes 30 seconds to put it to someone else's door. Well, I wouldn't bring it in the apartment and go, this is mine now.
It had his apartment number on it.
Great. But does it have his name on it?
No, but that's my point. He can't take it to the right apartment because he's like, I don't know whose apartment this goes to.
Fine. Okay.
But
fair enough.
But you can still leave it in the room.
You can leave it in the mail room, or you could email the people here and be like, I have this package.
That's what I would have done.
It's not hard. It's not like this is insane.
That is what I would have done.
Because, of course, if we got packages that aren't ours, I'm not keeping it. And then when you come to the door and go, hey, did you get my package? Yes, I did. Can I have it back? I don't know where it is now.
I know.
They would look at me like I'm an asshole.
You should come down with me and try again and be like, hey, did you get a chance to look for that package?
What? No, nothing's going to change.
I know, but
Now it's two white people accosting the black man. And then we're going to get in trouble because we're harassing minorities.
Well, here's my question then for everybody else. Should I say something? I want to hear in the comments.
Yes. What I want to do, I wish my friends lived closer because I have a lot of friends who are black and I would invite them.
Hussein.
Yes, I would invite them to come over to go down there and be like, hey, asshole, you can't do that white black thing with us. Give us the fucking package.
Just get Hussein to go down and be like, hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
What the fuck,
You got the package. You don't know where it is? I think you do.
By the way, Hussein is like 3 times as tall as this guy. This guy's like my height.
I would just... That's what I want to do, like old mob shit, where it's like, no, we're busting in your door, we're finding the package, we're roughing you up, and there's nothing you do about it. Craziness.
Yeah, this guy stole my underwear.
So weird.
There's a man who stole my underwear.
And my whole thing, as I said before, why would you admit that you got it?
I don't know.
If you're stealing packages, the first thing that if I saw you, oh, I never got it. No idea what you're talking about. That's it. Conversation over. I close the door. Not, yes, I received the package. I don't know where it is now, but yes, I received it.
I know. That was a weird move.
Jeez.
I think I caught him off guard. I think he got surprised and he was like, oh, yeah, I saw it. But I don't know where it is.
He's looking down. He's like, I'm wearing the underwear right now.
Yeah, he wasn't even like, oh, let me go look for it and see if I can. Nothing. He was just like, oh, and I didn't. I just kind of stood there like, oh, that's it. He's not even
you are the white devil. You're the reason there are problems in the world. It's your fault.
I don't know if he feels that way.
Knowing a lot of black people growing up in Brooklyn, like my friends happen to be nice and stuff, but even they also talk about how white people are the problem, they're the devil.
Really?
Yes. I mean, it's ingrained in their heads by their parents and the news about how white people are the worst thing in the world. You know, they use words like colonialism, slavery, and every other bad thing. Everything bad that ever happened in the world is because of white people.
Well, you know.
And that's what's taught. So you're really at a disadvantage. Now, am I saying white people are perfect? Not at all. Are there shitty white people? Of course.
Everywhere.
You know, slavery is horrible.
There's shitty people
but at the
all
same
over.
time, slavery, every country uses slavery. Now, it's not right, but to put it to one people and be like, well, it's just them, it's fucking everybody. The Egyptians, Africans, Europeans, Asians, they were all doing slavery. You know, it's all horrible. We should be looking at everyone equally. I hate that. We want to be equal, but we can only look at one person and say they're the worst. We all suck. As humans are the problem.
No, it's true.
Humans are greedy, they're lying, they're cheats, they're good for nothing.
Yeah, it's true.
Let AI take over.
Humans
you know
are
what I mean?
humans are legitimate trash.
They're just trash.
I've gotten to a point where my faith in humanity is about this big.
Let the aliens
so small.
come.
There's like a fucking few people that every once in a while I'm like, man, this person's really fucking cool, and it restores my faith. But it's so few and far between.
It's so rare.
At this point.
Yeah, no.
It sucks.
No.
Humans suck. And we can't stop fighting amongst ourselves. We could be fucking working on space travel and doing all kinds of cool shit, but instead we just squabble amongst ourselves assholes.
The one guy who is Elon, everyone hates him.
Oh my God, yeah.
Did you know he was given his money? Yeah, but he's still trying to get to space and doing stuff. Like, anyone could get money. It's then what you do with said money. So yeah, maybe he grew up rich, but at least he's doing something.
Yeah, and I don't think that makes him a bad person inherently.
No.
And look, the truth is I don't even know that much about Elon, but it's true. We cannot stop fucking fighting and squabbling amongst ourselves. Yeah, it's ridiculous to an insane point, and we can't stop fucking each other over. We can't stop finding out a way to take money from each other's fucking pockets.
Yeah.
Like, everybody is trash garbage.
Everyone's horrible.
Everyone's awful. And then, you know what the funny thing is? We're all awful to one another, and we do all these things, and then we die. And none of it mattered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yet we keep doing it instead of trying to make our time on this earth, which is just a fucking blink of an eye when you think about time. We're here for a comically small amount of time.
Every person is crappy.
Super cool if we made it a really awesome place for everybody and we made things really cool. But no, we don't. We don't.
All right, preachy.
I'm
preaching.
sorry,
We're getting preachy.
but this is ridiculous.
No, it's true. I mean,
I hate everyone.
Every culture, every ethnicity, every religion, they all stink. They've all done horrible things. To point to one and not point to the other, we all just gotta admit, we all stink. Let's move on and let's try to be better.
Yeah,
never gonna happen.
How do we work on being better?
Never
as a
happening.
society?
Never happening. We're all gonna be dead.
Ugh.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Did we bring you down?
The bickering.
We brought me down.
I mean, just think about the dog story. That will lift you right up and get all hard. You know what we're talking about. No? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you want to watch, it's youtube.com, XiaLand, XiaLand. If you want to listen, any podcasting, Unqualified Experts, put it in. It will come up. You're on Twitch, twitch.com, XiaLand, XiaLand.
Twitch.tv/XiaLand,
Whatever.
XiaLand. Subscribe to the OnlyFans because that gets you the episode early plus a whole bunch of other naughty stuff.
Sure.
That pays all of our bills, so it's a really good way to support us. Please check that out.
Yes.
XiaLand on OnlyFans as well, XiaLand. Yeah, anything else?
Yeah. Have fun with your pets, right? That's the reason you got them. That's what we're telling people. No? All right. We'll see you guys next time. No good.
Bye.
I gotta plead ignorance on this one. Was that wrong? Should I have not done that?